This is Buffalo. Sit back, relax, as we show you this fantastic place from our summer home glory days.
So you excited? We got a week
I'm
off.
happy.
We got a week off.
Right.
This is the Erie Canal. It goes from Buffalo all the way to the Hudson River. Right now we are in Gateway Harbor in Tonawanda. We're going to be traveling through
throwing anchor right in the middle of the canal. Guess he's gonna fish this bridge, huh? Probably a good spot to fish. We got a problem with the port engine. It's warming up way too fast. It's already up to temperature. It's starting simultaneously. Something's not right with that one. Now it's dropping a little bit. It's one of two things. There's either an obstruction somewhere or the impeller's broken. I have a bad feeling we're going to be doing something about this motor. have some bad news. I think we sucked up a plastic bag in Tonawanda and blew out an impeller on the port motor, and now I have to replace it. I was working on getting the pump out while we were underway with one motor. Fun stuff. Little bolts off, and we're going to take a look at the impeller, and I'm hoping I see that it's just shattered or worn in some way. If it's not, then now I have no idea what the heck's wrong. So let's hope that's not the case. Carpet's getting wet, don't care. Could have dumped it out, but see, now that's the shitty sign, is that that thing is not. There's no issues with it. I'm looking at it and I don't see a broken impeller. Let me.
Why is it offset like that?
That's how it pumps. So these chambers expand over here, and then they compress here, and as they compress over here, they squish the water out here. Doesn't look bad. I'm hoping to find that I find something.
Can you empty out the rest of the water like at port?
See, it sucks into here.
Like, was there anything emptied out? Did any pieces or anything come out?
No. There's nothing wrong with it. There's nothing wrong with that.
So then why would the engine be overheating?
There's got to be something stuck somewhere. Should. It goes all the way up and around here and down around the back of the motor. Now. Ooh. Ooh.
What?
Ooh.
What?
There's something in this hose. There's a little hose down here that's just filled. Ow, 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 ow. Yeah, we just are all clogged up with rust and sediment. I could feel it in this little hose. Yeah, we have to figure out a way to back flush this thing, which means I got to stick a hose in here and back flush this power steering cooler, and then alright, so we're putting it back together. It wasn't the water pump at all. Water pump was fine. What we did find was in one of the hoses there was a bunch of sediment, and it was calcium deposit from the inside of the motor. So we don't know why we overheated all of a sudden in Tonawanda. Just real quick, we went up to 100 or 200 degrees, and the engine, the boat set off an alarm. And I shut it down. 200 degrees is not going to really harm anything, but of course you can't run like that. So we shut it down, and we let it cool down. We started it back up, and we realized right away that the pump was running dry. So we revved it up, and it grabbed some water, and the engine cooled down. Not quite down to as far as it was. But 175, we thought maybe it'll clear up whatever was in there, and it'll start running. Well, that didn't happen. It just kept getting worse and worse, and we think that when we had the initial overheat from maybe a paper bag or a plastic bag in the water, that it heated and cooled the engine rapidly enough to break loose calcium on the inside of the everything, the manifolds and such. And that all ended up in one small hose that kind of was our weak link. Anyway, so we flushed it, everything that we could, and got a lot out. You can see it, it's all laying down here in the bilge right now, all of this calcium. And we're hoping that that was the problem, but there's all sorts of other little mechanisms, check valves, and kind of little valves that turn on and off depending on the temperature of the motor.
It's thunder. We gotta get the...
Or is that wind?
No, it's thunder.
Oh, it's perfect. We're hoping we can start this thing up, rev it up, and blow the rest of out whatever was in there, and she runs nice and cold. Back together. Had it running for a few minutes. All seems well. If this gauge right here doesn't go up any higher, then we did something right.
Seems like it's still moving up.
No, I think it went back down. 1100 RPMs and the temperature falls. I brought her up from 600 to 1100. Temperature falls. See, it's below the 1 now. It was right at the point of the 1. That's what's supposed to happen. We're running more cold water through the system and it should just get colder and colder. We did it! Yay!
Middleport Lift Bridge. This is Daily Vessel Rubber Deck on Channel 13.
Go ahead, yeah.
We get a lift, please?
I've had a few lightning strikes, so I'm not looking for the bridge. Yeah, because we're on the west side.
Copy that.
I was just explaining to him that this is our home for the evening because we're done.
We're done.
So are they, because they wouldn't lift the bridge because of the lightning.
Ridiculous.
I bet they'll get a call in a minute and they'll say, you know, whenever you're ready. They're pretty strict about that whole lightning thing, I guess.
Follow us as we document our summer and take you on even more cool adventures right here in Buffalo.